Hello, and welcome to Restored by Polish, where we talk about how polish helps us with our overall mental and physical well-being. I'm Krista.
I'm Jacqueline.
And we're going to do, I've been wanting to do this for a while now, which is comparisons. I feel like every once in a while I'm going through my collection and I'm like, that reminds me of, fill in the blank. So I feel like you guys would probably be interested too. Now, some of these obviously are going to be like polish pickup ones you might not be able to get again, but some of them are also mainstream. So I just think it's interesting to see how close are these polishes, and what does make them different. If they're not exact dupes, then what makes them different? And do I like one better than the other? Do I need to keep both in my collection if they're super close?
Well, we already know the answer to that.
No, that's not true. I mean, there's been, I think that if the two are really close and I really prefer one more than the other,
You'll give it away?
I'll probably give it away. Yeah, exactly. Sure. So let's investigate. Let's see what we find out. And we're back. And I'm borrowing this one from a previous video because we are going to do a comparison here. And I just didn't want to have to re-swatch it. So that's this new Sally Hansen that I got from Walmart that was on clearance for $2.70. And it is called Hue There. Really super pretty holographic shimmer, but like in a gray base, I guess it is.
And is it super textured?
That's what we were waiting for.
It's not terrible.
It's not horrible, and I don't have these top coated, so they're not.
I was just feeling it because you said
right. It was a little gritty, right? Yeah, but I'm sure top coated it would be fine. But the reason why I'm wanting to kind of compare that is because let's do a side by side bottle shots. So this is an ILNP, which is called Candlelight. My husband got me this one for Christmas. And I was immediately, when I saw this one, it reminded me of this one. I think the shimmer is a little stronger in this one.
The shimmer is a lot stronger in that
one. And I think the base might be a little darker. But I also know that when I swatched this on paper, it was not gritty at all. So let's see what happens when we swatch it next to here.
Yes, let's see. I'm curious.
Let's see. So be interesting to see on that, if we would have had it on that first coat.
That one was pretty sheer on the first coat.
Yeah, it was. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys out there, unless you watched our previous video, which I'll link in the cards, you can see what that one looked like swatched on the first time. I actually think that this one was sheerer on the first coat because this was 3 coats.
Yeah.
So, and this is only 1 coat. So I bet you this one's going to, it's going to become more opaque quicker. So,
they
all
look
right.
Pretty similar.
They look pretty similar, right? In there.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, we'll see when we put the other coats on. But I mean, that's pretty close. All right, then the other one that I wanted to first look. We're gonna look at bottle shots here. Are these two? Color Club, one of my favorites of all time. One that I keep a backup of is Color Club Crystal Baller, and then this one was from KBShimmer, which is, I think it was either like an oops or like an experiment. It's Blue 473. But immediately when I put it on, it reminded me so much of this one. I do think the KBShimmer one's going to be a little bit more classic blue versus this Color Club, which is definitely like cornflowery. Maybe the KBShimmer is just a little darker. I did use that KBShimmer one in a 4th of July mani, which I'll insert somewhere in here so you can see the swatch of the KBShimmer one. But just let's see what they do side by side. Because when I think of Crystal Baller, I always think of like cornflowery blue. But I couldn't resist this one.
Interesting. So they're pretty similar.
They are pretty similar.
A little darker.
Tiny bit. I'm looking at what I'm actually looking at. Oops, I was trying to get rid of the little piece of hair down there and I glooped it. Nice formulas though.
Actually, that one has more linear hollow.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, that's what I'm seeing. This one had the Color Club. Well, and Color Club is just known for their amazing linear holographics for sure. So, and maybe that is why this one's looking darker, is just because there's no, this one has more silver, the silver hollow in it, so it's making it a little
more
lighter.
reflective.
So. But let's not make a judgment until we get the second coats on there. So
okay, we're gonna change to this one.
Choose this one. Let's start with the bottle shots first.
Oh yeah, sorry.
This made me laugh when I ordered this from MDJ. It's called Victory. She's got a site on Etsy. And immediately after I ordered it, I forgot that I had ordered these OPIs, and when I got them, I'm like, wow, those are really similar. I think this one might be a little more chunky, like the chunkiness, where this one is smoother. So this is from OPI's fall collection. This is Leonardo's model car. Yeah, I don't think this one is quite as chunky, but boy, the base colors were so similar. Maybe not looking so much in the viewfinder, but let's see what they do on swatches. All right, and I haven't worn, sadly, either one of them yet. So,
oh, of course, because there's not enough time in the rest of your life to wear all your nail polishes.
Look at that. That is so pretty. Nice formula too on that MDJ one. Okay, so that was MDJ Victory, and now I'm gonna do the OPI.
That one looks more purple to me.
Well, it does, but look at it, right? I mean, it looked more purple in the bottle,
it
but now...
It definitely has a shimmer that you can see with the flash up here. Look at the
oh,
light.
yeah, I see it in the viewfinder. You can see that there's more of a shimmer. I mean, this one does too, but it's just not nearly as strong. And this one, I think the base is just a little darker. But again, let's do it when we get our coats. This one, again, I am also seeing more like kind of chunkiness to it. There's something else in Victory than that's not in there. There's just something, or the glitter particles are a little bigger, so there's something going on. Oh, she's investigating. She's over there investigating.
Yeah, there's bigger glitter.
Yeah, there's bigger glitter in it, right? Yeah, and some kind of different glitter in it as well, I think. So, all right, the last comparison that we're gonna do here is one that we talked about when I was doing my winter rack, which where these are, to me, seemed super similar. I can see in some different angles are not. There's something different about it. It's hard to put your finger on though. I think this one has a little bit more violety rose gold to it, and this one's more purple. Yep. Yeah, so
definitely more purple.
But boy, I guess I should talk about. This is a Polish for Days Snowdrop, and this one is Dreamland Lacquers. What an awkward situation. This was from PPU from November. So I just wore this one recently, and it was amazing. I'll put some swatch pictures in. Like if you missed it on my Instagram, you need to check those out. I have not worn this one yet, and I should have because I got this one first. But let's see what happens. I'm going to start with we're going to start with the Polished for Days first. This one was just phenomenal. So pretty. So pretty. Yes. Love it. Okay, and then Dreamland Lacquers, What an Awkward Situation. Oh, it's a lot
definitely
darker.
More purple.
Yeah.
Way more purple
yeah,
up here.
Way more. But yeah, even from there you can see it's way more purple. Well, but let's see what happens when we put the coats on. See how far different they become. All right, so we'll pause right here, put our coats on, and we'll be right back. All right, and we're back, and I am actually blown away at actually how different that those two are. So yeah, that's amazing. These are not top coated. They're just two. This one has 3 coats, and that's 2 coats. But that ILNP definitely has a way stronger red shimmer. Gorgeous though. I cannot wait to wear. That's like a fall in a bottle right there, right? So pretty. So yeah, and definitely not nearly as gritty as the Sally Hansen one. So, all right. What about these? The 2 blues we've got Color Club Crystal Baller and KBShimmer's Blue 473. I think that this one is definitely the winner on the hollow. Yes. And that's probably why this looks darker. Yes. Because this does have a nice linear hollow as well. It's just not as strong as that one. It's not as strong, right? Which I think if it was as strong as that one, it would probably be almost the exact same. It probably would. But what I think is good about that, and I can justify, is that I use this in a different way than I would use this. Like this worked really well for 4th of July, whereas this one was a little lighter, so I wouldn't, you know what I mean? So actually, I feel good about having both of those. I actually bought that one because I thought it would, like I was looking to see if I could find a dupe for that Color Club. So it is pretty close. It's just not quite as... Nobody can match the Color Clubs. The original holographics, oh my gosh, they're so amazing. This one kind of shocked me too. I thought that they would be a little bit closer. So we've got MDJ Creations Victory on the end here, and then OPI's Leonardo's Model Color. this definitely leans darker. This has a little bit more blue tone to it, right? And this one is just more plum in there too. I thought that the chunkier glitter would make more of a difference, but it really, I don't really think that's what it is. I think it's more the base color that's making it look a lot different there. So yeah, interesting. And then the last two, which was Polish for Days Snowdrop. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to hit the camera there, guys. And Dreamland Lacquered's What an Awkward Situation. Even looking at the bottle shots again, you can see the difference in there. I mean, they're the same idea, but
they're
definitely
similar, but they're not the same.
Yeah, they're both. I mean, they're both multi-chromes, but this one, the changes in this Polish for Days Snowdrop is so crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Dreamland Lacquer does it too, but this one, depending on the light that you're in, I mean, if you were to turn the light off on the phone right now, it would be a completely different color on there. It's so crazy. And like I said, I either did or I will insert those pictures because it is nuts how different that looks in different lighting. So I feel pretty good. I mean, I feel like
you feel justified.
Oops, I had nail failure, right? Yeah, luckily it's dry. I feel like I'm good. Like nothing is an exact dupe. You can use, they definitely have different, different ways of being able to use it. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this Sally Hansen though.
You don't like it?
Well, especially compared to the ILNP, because it just kind of looks blah. Is it just me? Or does it just kind of looks like, I don't know, right? See, what do you think?
It's gritty.
It's gritty, right? And then this one is not gritty. So I don't know, but that doesn't necessarily bother me. I'm okay with textured polishes.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's more the base color. So I wonder what that would do if I put it over a darker color. I think that's how I would wear it. Yeah, I think that's what I would do. I would wear it over something. Use it as a topper, or at least not so much like a topper, but just a combo, so that you can get I'm not crazy about the base on it. So, boy, you can tell what I like to buy though, huh?
Yeah, the blues and purples, there they are.
Yep, there they are.
There they are.
All right, what do you guys think? Let me know. Give us your opinions over here. We thank you for joining us today. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.